Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Naturally Kim's Knitting. I'm Kim, and this is my podcast about knitting and spinning and some dyeing of yarn, all of which I do from my home right here outside of Lima, Ohio. And I live here with my beautiful husband, Randy, my father in law's cat, Tommy, who came up to see what I'm doing, my father in law, Ronald, my kitty cat, Purdy, and my puppy dog, Ginger. Oh, Tommy wants petted. He doesn't usually like me very much. He's more of a guy's cat. So for him to come up and want petted, of course I'm going to do it. Yes, I am. Anyways, today is April 13th. Yeah, that's right. And this is episode 247. You can find me online on YouTube, Blogger, Facebook, and WordPress as Naturally Kim's Knitting. And you can, I'm sorry, I have to talk to the cat too. And you can find me on Ravelry as NapiersKnits and our podcast group, which is Naturally Kim's Knitting. And then on Instagram, you can find me as knitting_Kim. I think the mailman must be delivering mail. I apologize if that's annoying. Anyways, and speaking of Ravelry, I would like a little input. How many of you are still using Ravelry? Because if you're not, I may just change formats somehow. Because I know there's been a lot of disagreement with their new backgrounds and everything, and I don't get on there as much as I used to because I don't like it. But we could figure out something if there's a lot of you who are not using it. If you are using it, no problem. I would say that if you make sure that you are subscribed to YouTube so you can get notifications of my podcast, but otherwise, until I hear otherwise, I'm going to still continue to use Ravelry. Okay? And I've mentioned this before, but I'm going to mention it again. I am an affiliate with Amazon, Knitpicks, and Michaels. I tried to get on Hobby Lobby, but theirs is rather peculiar to get onto. And with Knitpicks, I have to share with you that my influencer status has been upped again. And I will be crocheting with some of their Kotlin yarn. I haven't received it yet. I just got notification today that I am an influencer. So I will be showing you things that I make with it as after I receive the yarn and start it. I'm going to crochet baby blankets with it. I am. Crochet. Me. Can you believe it? Anyways, let's see. If any of you are ever going to shop at Michael's, Knitpicks, or Amazon, if you can hop on over to my website, either, well, no, ksnapier475.blogspot.com. Um, that will take you right to the web page or my page, and then just click on the one that you want. Or if it's Michael's, you may have to copy and paste. Couldn't think what that was. Okay, it's helpful because then I can afford to send prizes a little bit easier. I love sending prizes to you guys, so if you can help me out a little bit, I would appreciate it. Okay, we have a couple knit-alongs going on. We have our finished object one, which that would be something we would have to figure out. Our craft-alongs. Well, I have told other people that you can still post them on either my WordPress, Blogger, or YouTube, and I will, yeah, and I will draw from all of those all together. They all have comments, so you should be able to do it. Okay? But go ahead and do Ravelry too. I have it open there too. Okay, so we have our finished object one, which the drawing will be on May 1st. And I'll tell you what the prizes are. Then I'll tell you how to do it. My glasses are getting darker. I'm facing the sun. and you can hear my chimes outside. The prizes for the finished object craft along are either a $10 gift card from KnitPicks, Amazon, Michaels, or any giftable pattern up to $10. I've mentioned before, it doesn't have to be from Ravelry. You can find someplace else that I can send you a giftable pattern. Let me know, okay? All you have to do to be eligible is finish an object, any crafty object. Take a picture of it, and then, like I said, you can post it on Ravelry, my Blogger, WordPress. Trying to think. You should be able to post it on Facebook too. My Facebook, Naturally Kim's Knitting. Well, any of those places. And I will check it out. And Ravelry. Ravelry is not discluded yet. Discluded? Is that a word? Then we have our dual one, which is Cable Knits Along or Alla Saenko, and that one finishes May 1st too. That's when I will lock it, and what you need to do for that is finish either a pattern with cables or a pattern by Alla Saenko and post it under that thread, or if you want to do it in the other places, just make sure that you post it at the top that this is for Cable Knit Along. And if you want to do it with finished object, go ahead. Or if it's Alla Saenko, with finished objects, that would be very good. I know it's a little confusing, but we'll make it work. Okay, so all you have to do for those, finish an object, take a picture, finish one of those objects, take a picture, post it. If you find you can't post a picture, make sure you put the pattern name. I would love to see your pictures, though. So see if you can put a picture somehow. If you can't, let me know. We'll figure it out. Okay, I look forward to seeing everything that you guys do. It makes it difficult when if I'm trying to exclude Ravelry. So I don't think I'll exclude it right yet unless I have a lot of people complaining. Okay? Now, for the prizes for the Alla Saenko or Cable Knit Along is a $15 gift card to Michael's. Now, I started off saying all these, so I'm going to include them. Michael's, Hobby Lobby, Amazon, KnitPicks, Mindwear, or one item up to $15 value from Leisure Arts, plus you'll receive an Alla Saenko design. So, okay. And if you can, please use any gift cards through my website. I realize the Minecraft of those you won't be able to use my website, but you can Michael's, Amazon, and KnitPicks. Okay? And anybody who might ever want to donate prizes, I will not refuse you. In this day and age, it takes a little bit slower for the postage to come through, but I will give them. So, or if you want to donate patterns, or if you want to donate, whatever, just let me know. Now, to give you a look ahead, since May is coming along soon, May and June we're going to be doing knitting expat or lace knitting. Okay? July and August will be row and cades and accessories. September and October will be Mila's Corner or something red. Now you can combine these any way you want to. Row and Cades makes beautiful hats and fingerless mitts, I believe. So you could do one of those, and that, it fits in that category double. It doesn't mean you get 2 entries, but and then Mila's Corner, something red. All you have to do is find something from Mila's Corner, make it in red. Okay, and I've mentioned this before, and I did receive one comment. I lost our previous craft along ideas. So, if you guys can think of other craft alongs, other designers, whatever, post them somewhere for me, please. And I will read them, and I will make a note, and I will put them someplace safe. The accessories and the color red one I got from the suggestions last week. So, think about it. If you could think of other things that we could do craft alongs with, go ahead and put them down. Okay, what's on my needles? Well, soup kitchen sock. Oops. Okay. Um, this is the second one, and I just started the knit one, purl one ribbing on this. Then this one will be done. So this one, maybe a day or so, depending. I work on these during church, during work at or volunteering at the church, doing when I tutor, doing whenever I have a few minutes or I'm not working on something else. I did finish the other one. Ta-da! Look at that. This is the one that had this big light color, and the other sock, of course, starts off with the dark color. Well, then I got here and I thought, okay, it's going to switch to dark, and then I got the knot in it, and it went to light. But here, right up here at the top, it's turning dark again. Or, yeah, it turned dark again. So I'm okay with that. And this one, of course, started off dark. You got the light area, and it's just starting to get the blue dark right up there. So I think that's kind of, it's cool. Then, thanks to Betsy, one of our dear friends, um, I got started crocheting again. It has been ages since I crocheted, and that's where when Knitpicks asked me as an influencer if I would mind doing crochet, and I said no. So this is the Any Which Way Filet, and I'm hoping I have enough of the leftover yellow yarn from the Ruana that I did that I'll be able to make a nice. I think I'll be able to make a nice sized baby blanket, and then I'm going to call the hospitals and see if they'd be interested in them. I'm going to give locally. Now I showed you my one finished sock. Well, I haven't finished an Advent sock for a while, so ta-da! I'm going to put all the tails in at the end, or I may try to figure out a way to make them a little hanger. So I finished another one, so I'll be ready to start another one. I have my socks that I'm making myself out of scrap yarn. I ran out of scrap yarn. Well, Advent scrap yarn. I have other scrap yarn. So I had to make up an Advent sock. So now I'll have enough leftover. It always amazes me how much leftover I have. I have enough leftover to get a little bit on my socks. So, and I've been spinning, but I'm going to wait and show you that till it's all done because I'm doing something kind of cool with it. Okay, I'm not going to show you the dynamite sweater, reward sweater, because I haven't actually started sewing it yet. I've told my husband I'm going to find a day where I'm not tutoring, no podcast, any of that, and I'm going to sit down and I'm going to sew that. I have to sew some elastic and something. I'll probably have to sew the shoulders to the top that I'm pattern testing. Yeah, so I'm going to wait until I get all those. And I'm also doing another two pattern test tops right now. One's for summer, one's for winter. But I'm looking forward to it. The second one I'm doing is for I was gonna say Roro and K's, but it's not. It's for Triana Murphy. So that's a designer we might consider doing sometime too. Should have done that with the cable knit. She does a lot of cables. Anyways, so let's see. You want to talk? I can talk. You know I can talk. Because this isn't going to be a real long podcast unless I have a lot to talk about. So this next weekend this next Friday I go and get my second vaccination. So I had to make sure that I didn't sign up for any hours at tutor.com on Saturday because the last time I didn't feel good all day Saturday and I had to cancel at the last minute. And, they are very patient because they also know that there are times when fatigue just hits me. Even though it's been practically a month since I've been with radiation, I still get wiped out sometimes. That's okay. Because you know what? Most of the time I feel really good. And I know that before long, this shoulder right here, it's going to make me feel conked out for a while. That's okay. I keep telling people, it sounds so weird to say that you can't wait for a surgery, but when you know the surgery pain will go away, but if you don't have it done, this isn't going to go away. Boy, I just realized I was going to put one of my shawls over this dark sweater. And I didn't. Let's see. Oh, okay. Grandkid time. I am so tickled. I am so blessed with some of the best, well, okay, this is a grandma statement, some of the best grandkids in the world. Um, they, let's see, they wanted to video chat with me on Saturday night, but it was at my bedtime because it's 3 hours earlier in California. But Tobias wanted to show me a new monster truck he got, which was really cool. And Genevieve told me she got something, but she didn't show it to me. Um, they're allowed to go into like the dollar area in Target on when they do groceries and everything because Target's right close to the grocery. And although the monster truck wasn't in the dollar thing, he must have saved his homework money for that. But anyway, so yeah, so we didn't get to talk very long Saturday night, but I told him, you know what? Call me tomorrow. And I hear my daughter saying, well, we have a lot to do tomorrow, so you make sure that you let grandma know that. I said, okay, we'll do it whenever you guys are free. Well, sure enough, I got a video chat on Sunday, and I loved it because yeah, Tobias is the one that did the calling. He does the calling. I love it. I'll hear the little duo chime, and I know it's one of them, and I pick it up, and there's his face. Before you even connect, you can see them moving around in the background. And so I'll connect. I'll say, well, hi, sweetie. And, and he sets me up right beside his computer so that we could watch his videos on the computer together. And then Genevieve, she gets hold of the phone, and she does not stop moving. She doesn't. She did. I think I can't remember if it was Saturday or Sunday when she showed me all her Minecraft town. It's amazing. She's got barns. She's got cows. She's got lambs. She's got all these things. Lots of cats and dogs. And I laugh because even though I had it on my tablet, I've not ever really got started playing it because I don't understand what I'm doing. I'm too old. She's going to teach me next time I go out, though, she said. And then, oh, then she wanted to play hide and seek with me. And I said, okay, how are we going to do this? And she goes, well, one of us will close our eyes and and count, and the other one will run to a room in their house, and we have to, and the one who was doing the counting gets to guess what room we're in. I said, but you don't know my house because they've not been here since we've moved. She goes, well, you can show me your house. I said, okay. Well, then we decided that she'll just do the hiding and I'll do the seeking, which is fun because by guessing the room, you know, it could be closets, it could be the laundry room. And when you got done counting, she had her finger over the viewfinder so that you couldn't even have a clue as to where she was. One time she was in the sunroom, and I only caught a glimpse of it before she put her thumb over it. But so we had fun with that for a little bit, and then I had to tell them I had to go make supper. But yeah, so I love it. They just make my day when they video chat with me. Trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, and then they're getting a special prize because last week mom had camp and they were at the museum, and she's going to be doing some camps this summer and everything at the museum. Excuse me. So um, they're going to be very, very good, or they were very good last week. And she told him that, well, for a prize, we'll go down to LA and we'll go to Lego World and we'll go to La Brea Tar Pits, which, I laugh because then Genevieve goes, well, we have to invite Grandy and Grandma because Grandy will love Legoland, which is so true. I had to explain to him what the tar pits were. I had to tell him that when I don't even remember if it was fourth grade or sixth grade. I remember the teacher because when she started talking about dinosaurs and then she talked about the tar pits, I felt so sorry for the dinosaurs. But she got me interested in science. Until then, it was just another subject. I mean, I love doing things like planting things and watching them grow and all these things, but I never considered it science. But thanks to Miss Bodie, I got to love science. Whether she was fourth or sixth grade, I don't remember. But I love, after that, science has been chemistry, not so much a favorite, but science and history, social studies. Oh, I love those. Anyways, so that's what I've been up to. What have you guys been doing? Y'all doing okay? Have any exciting news to share or any just everyday news to share? I love to hear what you have to say. Um, yeah. Anyways, I guess that's about it. There's going to be some of the pics. If I have nature pictures at the front, they'll be the same pictures as last week. I apologize. I've not went out and got any more new pictures yet, but spring. I love it unless they mow. Anyways, I hope you guys all have a wonderful week. I hope all your craftiness is goes successfully and that you don't make any mistakes. If you do, I hope they're little ones. Little ones that are easy to fix. Oh my goodness, I almost forgot that part. I love you guys. Big hugs. Take care. And God bless. See you next week. Bye bye.